A judge lifting the injunction on an abortion ban dating all the way back more than a century before Arizona even became a state. The law bans abortions, only making an exception for medical emergencies and criminally punishing abortion providers. The reactions continue to pour in tonight. Our Luz Delia Caballero hearing from both sides at the state capitol.
Pro-life is alive. They don't care if people die.
More than 100 protesters standing up for abortion rights.
Not the church, not the state. We will decide our fate.
Decisions like this are not only going to affect all women, but especially women from marginalized communities, women of color who don't have the funds to travel.
Protesters showing up at the Arizona State Capitol Saturday evening. Isabella Menzel says the ruling is a setback for women's rights.
We're lucky right now in a lot of states it's still very legal and accessible, but if this keeps on going the way it is, especially in other states, I'm afraid that, abortion rights throughout the country are just going to become illegalized.
Friday, a Pima County judge lifted an injunction on a territorial era law banning all abortions unless the mother's life is in danger.
We saw this coming, but it doesn't mean that we still cannot continue to fight it.
But others in Arizona are celebrating the ruling.
We were very excited, just completely ecstatic.
Dr. Erica Kreller was not at Saturday's abortion rally, but she's an OBGYN in Gilbert and says this ruling is what she was hoping for.
When we reduce the number of abortions being performed, that means more children, and that's a wonderful thing for us, and we want to make sure that every woman feels supported in that.
And while those we talked with Saturday have completely different opinions on the recent ruling, they can agree on one thing.
It's never over. I mean, there are people who feel so strongly on both sides of this issue.
This is far from over unless, abortion is accessible, safely accessible to all women and people with, reproductive abilities.
Luz Delia Caballero, ABC 15, Arizona.